Welcome to part 4 of Chocobo Racing. This will be chapters 7 and 8. And let's start with chapter 7, obviously, because that's the next one. Chocobo Racing, The Adventure, chapter 7. Oh, it's Chubby Chocobo. He's a lot more than Chubby, to be honest. It's playing Chocobo's theme here. Everyone's hungry. Well, of course, if I was walking through a place made of candy canes and cake, I would be hungry too. Guess what? He's like, yeah, to be the magicite. ASDFGHJKL. Hobnobs, no goblins. What do you want to race? Because that's the whole purpose of the darn game. Say what? Shut your pie hole. You don't even know what kind of ability this guy has. Oh. And by the way, I noticed that you're only told Chocobo and Mog's ability. You learn everyone else's after you get them on your team. And by the way, even though they're on your team, they're still against you in the race. It's not 1 versus 4 or 1 versus 5. It's free for all. Even though we're all together. Even though the whole point is for the player to beat Chubby Chocobo. Ah, I got my boost. Screw you guys. Why does the place have reflect? It should have like vor or something. It's I don't know. Wait up. Mentioning reflect. Now I'm using it. This track is actually so complex that it lags on split screen. Oh, I just slid way around that corner. Reason because I stopped drifting. Why did I use that instead of my haste? I want to use my haste first, because then, oh, but that's like, actually, let's just steal all these. That's like, I'm just gonna steal all of them. Oh boy, minimize. Still going full speed. Watch him as I slow down. Oh my god. I'm going 60. I spam when I get a bunch of them. I usually tend to spam them all at the same time. Because sometimes, if you're getting 2 at once, it's hard to determine what order you get them in. And if you're trying to use haste, sometimes you got to use whatever else you have as well. I use reflect just because I'm expecting something to come up and I don't want to get hit with it. Well, I got a good lead here because I'm spamming haste in my dash ability. I'm spamming as much as I can, so I'm getting good leads here. However, I usually start having trouble on the next track, so. And unless Goblin stops appearing in races, I won't be able to save up crystals. Goblin, what you doing? Goblin, stop. What? So everyone's tiny now. Oh, and I'm not because I got hit. Ha ha ha. Screw you guys. I got hit, so I wasn't tiny anymore. Because I'm guessing that's what happened, because I was made tiny and then immediately hit by fire, and I was normal size again. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's intentional. He was too hungry to race right. He's thinking about food. We're not Hansel and Gretel, you know. And then they turn into Hansel and Gretel. We're not Hansel and Gretel the moment that they dress up as Hansel and Gretel. That's Hansel and Gretel, isn't it? Hansel. Chocobo was Hansel. By the way, Mog was Gretel. And now it is time for Chapter 7, I think. No. Chapter 8. We just did Chapter 7. I am... Won't you be my lava? Uh-oh. Lava. A wasteland. Something isn't right here. We gotta be careful, there's a beast here. Guess what? We're already here. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a beast here. Sorry. Chubby. Behemoth. That's right, it's Behemoth. I love how everything is chibi in this game. Look at Behemoth. He looks awesome. We didn't mean to disturb you, sir. You mean that? Stones of Doom. If you wish to have His Majesty, you have to defeat him in a race. Now, I did defeat him last time, but it was actually, close by a long shot. And I mean by a long shot, I mean it was actually really close. Like I passed him. I had to hit him with fire on the last corner to pass him, and it was a fluke shot because it was a level 1 fire spell, so it wasn't homing. Goblin, what you doing? Goblin, stop! I got the boost. Haha. So I tend to struggle on this track. Although I think I'm better at it now than I used to be. Oh. Whoopsies! I hit the wall. By the way, if you drift around all of these corners, you slow down a bit. So I'm doing this mostly to reflect back Doom or whatever else is used on me. This is a bad spot to get hit. Doing it again. I'm not gonna spam haste, I'm gonna be spamming reflect. Oh, it got me right after reflect wore off. I have a big enough lead though, so it's not a huge, not a big deal. Yeah, I used Doom on Behemoth as well. Because when you're in first, anything that would normally target the person in front of you ends up targeting the person behind you instead. See, once this starts happening, I'm in trouble. But I got around it. Fire? Might as well just stuck with Doom. I was hoping to get a haste out of it, to be honest. I can never get that one. Let's get Doom. Ah! It got reflected! No! Oh no, Chubby Chocobo was behind me. He used Receive. That's his ability. I have a good lead though. Yeah, and I might not struggle as much this time as I thought I would. So, I'm waiting for a straightaway to use this. Now! I hit Goblin with it. You know what I find funny? Behemoth tends to fall off on this track a lot. And it's his own track. There we go. Alrighty. Cast Doom on Behemoth, because he doesn't have any sort of reflect thing. I got it. Not like it matters, they're probably not going to get to that point by the time... they might. Ah! What are the odds? Just meh. Oh, you're flat, by the way. Because there's no warning for anything. At least in Mario Kart Double Dash, you could see what people had. Oh boy! It's the first official to be continued. Final Fantasia. Be there or be square. That is another breaking the fourth wall moment, but it was Sid doing it this time. Interesting. Yeah, I will overwrite because the last part of the main story is next. And I'm not doing it right now. I will be doing it later. So, see you later.